Do you ever feel like some of our lawmakers are out of touch, that the issues they're tackling are not the issues you'd like them to be debating?
There may be a good reason for that. Voters on the far right and the far left are way more likely to cast ballots. In the last primary, which was during a presidential year, less than 30% of registered Texans voted. The one before that, less than 15%.
KXAN political reporter Phil Prazen looks at a new push by the business community to get more middle-of-the-road voters to the polls in the March primary.
And so here we're testing the computer chips.
Many computer chips in car radios, electric vehicles, and thermostats are built by the 700 people at Austin's Silicon Labs. General Manager Ross Sabalsik hopes they'll cast 700 votes this year as well.
And our goal is not to encourage people how to vote one way or another, but to encourage our employees to participate.
Around the downtown campus, video screens display when and where the polls are open. Managers organize lunch and learns with invited speakers. And on March 1st, people who turned out in early voting get free tacos from Torchy's Tacos.
So it's just a fun way to try to encourage our employees to go and get engaged with the process.
It's part of an outreach program from the Texas Association of Business called March Matters.
The primary is really the vote, because there really won't be any competition in the general election.
CEO Jeff Mosley says since mainstream voters don't show up in March, partisans control the agenda for both parties. The goal is to return the focus to nuts and bolts issues like roads and schools.
And so we know when we don't get on the playing field, others will.
You get the democracy you vote for, and the people who get to weigh in are those who show up. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
With early voting nearly halfway over in Texas, Democratic turnout is up by almost 50% over 4 years ago. But Republicans are seeing similar numbers. I asked NBC's Chuck Todd today about it, and he made an interesting observation.
We've noticed already in elections throughout 2017 that Democratic interest in voting is way up. Right? It has surged. Whether it's a tiny special election in Kentucky or a major race for governor in New Jersey, we've seen surging on the Democratic side. What I have found, it's interesting you brought up the Republican numbers, early vote in Texas. I have been surprised, and if I were a Republican in Washington, I'd be happy about this, that you're seeing, while the Democrats are surging in greater numbers, you are seeing Republican turnout hold up. I have a feeling that we could see the highest turnout in a midterm election, perhaps in our history, that this is going to feel closer to having a presidential-like turnout.
A week after Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton accused 3 school districts of unlawful electioneering, Texas Democrats are calling it an attempt to suppress the vote. Paxton issued the cease and desist letters last week. In them, he accuses the districts of using state funding, their budgets, to share endorsements of candidates and measures on Twitter. All 3 districts responded that they'd removed the tweets.